If curating an eclectic and cozy home is your jam, then tag along with me in today's video so we could walk the aisles of my favorite thrift store here in New Jersey. It always proves to have good quality items at a very affordable prices, and what makes this more special is that on this Tuesday, everything was 25% off. In addition, I get to speak with a beautiful lady that she visits different thrift stores for a living and then sells her items on Etsy. And she showed me a couple of Easter eggs that actually costed $50 each, and the store was selling them for $2.99. Now that is amazing. I usually tend to stick around the book and art section as well as toys, and also around the kitchen area as well as the furniture area. But this store is filled with bedding, rugs, clothing, shoes. Sometimes they even have brand new items in bulk, not quite sure how they get them. And also, for the record, they have the most interesting items. And I was asking my son, what do you think this was? And he couldn't tell. So I explained this is how people used to watch movies in the past. But I really can get lost in this store at least once a week. I also enjoy this store because every time I am decluttering my home, I usually go and drop off the items and you get a receipt so you could use it for tax deduction purposes. Now here we're taking this home for my hens, my backyard hens. On this day, actually, I went home with 2 full carts. The other part of the video, it's a teacher thrift store haul that I'm putting together to share with all my wonderful teachers to motivate them that we don't have to shop only on big stores or on Amazon or Walmart, but that we can also find unique items at thrift stores. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can come back and I can show you everything that I got for my classroom. I have 3 dogs, 1 bunny, 12 hens, 9 quails, and I love gardening, and I can't never have enough buckets, especially made out of aluminum, because it protects them from the rodents trying to get in there. But I can never have enough buckets to put their food and snacks away. Now this rooster, I showed you in my previous video that we got that at the same store, and I love lighthouses. My son and I, we chase lighthouses in the summer, and I thought this was the perfect spot. Now this item, my son actually found it for me and he brought it to me, and I thought it was super cool. First of all, it's brand new, which means that you could actually give this to somebody else. But guess what? I am always in need of wooden spoon for my sourdough and new towels for the kitchen, so I kept it. This over here, I am also fascinated with windmills and wind chimes, and I have them in the front of my house and in my backyard, or I give them to my neighbors. So I picked that up. I thought it was very interesting because it was from SpongeBob. Now, a while back, I decluttered my home and I got rid of my turkey tray. Don't ask me why I did that. I was just having a moment and I got rid of a lot of items that I shouldn't. So I was happy that I was able to pick up that tray for Thanksgiving. I usually love to fry my turkey, and that's how we roll here for Thanksgiving, so I thought that tray was perfect. This thermal right here, brand new, and I am not sure if I'm gonna keep it in the house or take it to school. But often when my friend has parties, her coffee machine is very small, so I thought it was a perfect thermal to also keep in the house, so I can take coffee or tea to my friends. And you can never have enough cutting boards, and stay tuned because I am putting a video together to show you how to clean them. Sometimes we forget that we need to be cleaning our cutting boards and we need to keep up with the maintenance. So never be afraid to pick up a cutting board from the thrift store because you could totally restore that. Now, I cannot walk away from the cows. I am sorry, but this is adorable. I actually put it in my laundry room. I am in love with cows. I also picked up this other cow portrait here, and I thought it was, first of all, so vintage and so adorable, and every single detail of this art is to me very, very beautiful. So this picture frame also came home with me. Now, as you know, my kitchen is in the renovations. That's gonna take forever, but I put it in my living room. Another item that I could not walk away was this beautiful basket, and there's so many ways you could decorate this basket. And by far, I am not a decorator, but I love to grab certain stuff and they play around with them, and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to be using the basket right here, which I put fresh eggs. Actually, these eggs are not yet from my hens, but from my besties' hens. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I can also put a plant in here. And that's what I did. This is from one of my students who gave me a plant at the end of the year. Washing the spa, I didn't realize this costed $5. And it begged the question that probably the store at one point sold this at 50% off, brand new, or 75% off. So yes, sometimes it's not worth it to shop at thrift stores. A lot of people go to thrift stores to find unique items that possibly someone else they don't have. Like this pots, I all found them at thrift stores. I'm gonna move this one here because of has the drainage, and this one goes back into the classroom, and I like that it has the plate. But a lot of people go hunting for unique items. You're in thrift store, so I have to use tweezers because this has a lot of little things there that are gonna poke me. Anyways, so also think about it. If this person, whoever purchased this previously, threw it in the garbage, then we're creating more garbage, right? We're not really being good stewards of the earth. You could disagree if you want to, but I don't mind paying what I pay for it because at least it didn't go in the garbage. It got recycled, right? Repurposed. Permaculture principles, right? Oh my goodness. Take a second to look at this. So my uncle sent me this one when it was really, really tiny from Miami, Florida. And he told me, watch it in the summer. It's gonna have a lot of babies and offsprings. Look at it. So if my uncle is watching, look at this beauty. And all those are gonna fall and create new ones. I'm absolutely in love with it. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more dirt. I usually combine it with a little bit of sand. And let's move this over here and I'll show you how it looks. And the terracotta pots are not only good for the wines, because this is a wine cooler as a matter of fact, but they're also good to use for utensils as well as to use as oil pots in your garden. And if you don't know what that is, go check it out. It's a watering system that you could use in the garden for your plants to last longer and have more hydration, especially throughout the heat. As you could tell, I love my terracotta pots. I have a whole bunch, and if I don't have nothing to plant out at the moment, I usually store them because something soon will be planted here. Now I'm going to take you inside and I'm going to show you the best item that I score on this trip, and I just love it. And here it is. This gorgeous water fountain. Oh my goodness. I have so many ideas. I'm quite not sure if I want to use it in my bedroom to help me have a better night's sleep, because the water does calm me. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it to the classroom, perhaps into a calm area. So you're probably going to see this snippet of this part of the video again in my teacher thrift store haul. But the only problem with this water fountain was that it didn't have the pump, but nothing that we could fear. I am just showing you here in the great condition that it's in. And what I'm going to do is, on this day, what I did, I cleaned it really well. I cleaned the stones. I ran to Harbor Fry. Now, the fountain cost me $9.99. The pump cost me $14.99 at Harbor Freight, but I think it was totally worth it. I have not checked on Amazon or any other places how much this fountain was, but to me, it was unique, and I loved it, and it worked. And now it's sitting actually in my small dining room area. Friend, if you haven't done so, would you take a quick second right now to hit that subscribe button? Give me a thumbs up so YouTube knows that people like you enjoy videos like the one I'm creating. And also, if you subscribe and turn on your notification bell, you will continue to help this community to grow. Now, MVP are the initials of my name, but what that means is that you are the most valuable person right where you are. And you have to believe that within you resides the power to do great things, and you could shine your light onto others.